Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a little treat bag that you would put your goodies in there and maybe stuff with tissue or something like that. But it's just a very sweet little project using the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper, 2 sheets of it though. And then our lovely dragonfly garden, which I haven't used in absolutely ages. It's this stamp set, which is lovely with the matching punch that does a big dragonfly and a little one as well, and obviously those two match the punch. So you need 2 sheets of paper. Now it is Tea Boutique, which is all about teacups and stuff like that, and I'm not putting teacups on mine. So this was the paper I used because that was the reverse, and I didn't really want to use teacups and stuff like that, even though I quite liked the reverse of some of them. So what I've done is I've pulled out, so that's the original design. And then we've got these 2, which make a good front and back. There's this one that makes a good front and back. This one, which I thought was quite unusual, a good front and back. And then this final one. So I think I'm going to go with this one because I just fancy going with this one for no reason other than I wonder what it looks like. So there are a few options, and like I say, you need 2 sheets. 2 sheets of the full 6x6. I'm just getting my scoring tool. So if you work in metric, leave it at the full 15 1/4 by 15 1/4. And the measurements you do on one, you do on both. So let me find my scoring tool. It's here somewhere. It was right there. Oh, I'll get a spare. So 15 1/4 by 15 1/4 is 6x6 inches. On the first side, score it at 1 1/2 and 5 1/2, which is 4 and 14 centimetres. Turn it to the side and score it at 1 1/2. Turn it over and score it at 5, which in metric is you're scoring it at 4, turning it over and scoring it at 12 1/2. And you do exactly the same on both. So 1 1/2, 5 1/2, 1 1/2 and 5. So in metric that is 4, 14, 4, 12 1/2. Super simple. I'm going to put that on my floor and grab a bone folder. So the first thing I want to do is fold this one that I've scored the wrong way round. So this is the smaller bit. And I'm going to have upside down flowers. Let's just hope that they are not upside down on the other one, or that they are upside down. No, we've got some the right way and some the wrong way. Totally forgot to even vaguely consider that. Oops. Oh well. Right, so with it still folded over, I'll make sure that's the front. Burnish up the rest. So busy making sure that I said duplicate, but I forgot to check. Oh well. And this is what makes it handmade. Right, so they're exactly the same. This bit is going to layer over there, wrap around. So with my big old scissors, I'm going to take the little bit away and a trim off the top and cut straight there. And exactly the same over on the other one. Okay, right. Sweep them onto the floor because I can, and because it's me that sweeps the floor. So I'm going to get some tear and tape along here for the bit that's going to fold over. Oopsie. Obviously, you could make this bag in 6x12 rather than 6x6. You would just need to make sure that you got your measurements lined up. Right. So I'm going to put some liquid glue here. Just because it's loose and I want to make sure that that is perfectly lined up. Oopsie. There we go. So I'll just hold that for a second. I'm too impatient for liquid glue. Anybody else like me? Just too impatient for it. And I want some tear and tape because that's faster for speedies like me. Okay, we're going to establish that that is the back and that the right way up is the pretty side. So, 2 sides in and the back. And bring that round. So that is our box made. So, just push with your fingers. And it's done. It's ready. So you could put handles, you could close it up like that if you wanted to. I kind of like it open, to be honest. So, scooch that out of the way. And then my butterflies. I'm going to be really contrary now and not have... they're not butterflies at all, actually, are they? They're dragonflies. I went with red ones, but I want a colour that is going to completely... I've got all my inks there, so I want something that is going to really stand out. And I'm thinking that is going to be right in your face and standy outy. So, apparently I'm carrying my hair everywhere. And I have 3 of them. I'm going to grab my wink of Stella because dragonflies have got shimmery wings. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, or if I have, I haven't done it recently. I have dragonflies and damselflies that visit my garden in the summertime, and I did see one only a couple of days ago. That was a damselfly. So my house is, I want to say 17 years old, 18 years old, not very old at all. And it's built on the site of an old haulage yard. So there's 5 houses here on our little road. And where my house is, used to be a koi carp pond, apparently. So my house underground is built on stilts. You can't see them because it's the foundations, but yeah, my house is built on stilts because it was, like I say, it was a carp pond, koi carp pond. And I'm told that dragonflies and damselflies and frogs and toads, because we have a lot of them in the garden too, return to where they were born year after year after year, even if the water has gone away. I genuinely don't know how true that is. I'm going to believe it because it's a nice story. But we have, I mean, the dragonflies that come are huge. And they just swoop over the garden. Very, very rare they land. The damselflies land everywhere. They like the bird feeder and they like my mum's trousers. She was over not that long ago, and she had beautiful flowered trousers. I'm looking for, what am I looking for? I'm looking for mini glue dots. Here they are. She had these beautiful flowered trousers on. Damselflies took a liking to mum's trousers, which we all thought was very funny. So, mini glue dot on the back. And I'm just going to make them fly a bit. This is one of those no specific reason, just because kind of projects. But I do want to put some gems on there. And I put the dark green ones on before. And I don't know if I want those ones. So, let's bring out the big pouch. This is going to be fun when I retire stuff out, because I don't... No, I don't want those. Do I want that? No. I want something a little bit in your face, I think. Ooh. Ooh, those are pretty. Yeah, I could put the blue ones. I don't think I've got a packet of those open. Nope. Brand new packet. I love opening a new packet. Right, do you know what? A new packet of anything, to be honest. Rhinestones, gems, doesn't matter. Okay, that doesn't like the big one. I am just going to take my snips to that edge there because it just feels like it's sticking out a tiny bit. That's better. And that is my easy little treat bag. Like I say, some nice shredded tissue in there. If I had some shredded tissue, I'd show you. I will have a look behind me. I don't think I do. Nope, just paper gift bags. So, what do you think? I like them. They're very cute. Nice way to get further mileage out of your 6x6 paper. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.